Hello friends, welcome to AdityaRao Consultants, wherein we discuss topics on marketing research, research methodology, and insights. Today, we will discuss the research brief. The research brief is a document which is drafted by the research team at the client end, also known as the CMI team, or at times the marketing team. This is the document which is used by the agency as a reference while submitting the proposal to the client. A typical research brief has the following sections: study title, background, business or marketing question, action areas, research objectives, hypothesis statements, key information areas, research methodology filled by the CMI team, target respondent profile, timelines, and sign off. Let's look at each of the sections one by one. Study title. In case of innovations especially, it is best advised to provide a project name, in other words a study title, to the innovation project. This is from the point of view of maintaining confidentiality. Having said that, a project name could also be given for other projects as well. However, the point to note is that the title should be unrelated to the category or brand being studied. For example, we could call a study on skin creams as Aries, as this is completely unrelated to skin creams as a category, unless of course the brand name is Aries, in which case the study title would need to be changed. Background. This section covers a brief about the company, the brand under study, and the project undertaken. It helps the agency to get a context as to why the study has been undertaken and what is known to the business as of now. An example of background is as shown. It is important to give the context as the brand is a premier brand in the segment, the competition in the category is intensifying, and also to talk on the brand relaunch. The next section is the business or marketing question. In this section, the key business and the marketing questions that the business or brand is grappling with are addressed. An example of a business or marketing question could be to understand the acceptability of the new formulation of an existing shampoo brand. This could be by a mix of both the existing users of the shampoo and potential users of the brand, in simple terms, the non-users of the brand. Or what premium means to the consumer while purchasing an SUV. In this next section, we talk on action areas. It is also good to state what actions will be taken post the findings. It does not mean that, at this stage, we need to reveal any confidential details. Stating the action areas, at least at a broad level, is necessary, as it would help the agency give the recommendation accordingly. An example of action areas would be, in case of a brand that is present only in one region of the country, scaling up of the brand across the other regions of the country. Or whenever there is a change in the formulation of a brand, if the new formulation can replace the old one. The action areas are followed by the section of research objectives. This section details the key questions that the business seeks answers to. Examples of the research objective could be to understand consumer feedback of a shampoo relaunch. Another example would be to understand what a premium SUV stands for in terms of exterior, interior, features, experience, performance, or any other parameter in the minds of the consumer. Hypothesis is the next section. It is always good to highlight key hypothesis. This is as it would help in providing direction to the research exercise. An example of a hypothesis could be touch and feel of materials on the dashboard is one of the main indicators of premiumness in a vehicle. Another example of a hypothesis could be the feel of hair post-wash is one of the key indicators of the performance of the shampoo. The next section of the research brief is the key information area. The key information areas that the business is seeking answers to is highlighted in the section. Some of the key points covered in the case of information areas for a brand study are: brand salience, usage metrics, brand consideration, imagery, reason for trying, reason for not trying, reason for lapsing, brand persona, and brand equity. Research methodology follows the information areas. In certain cases, the CMI team recommends the course of action. This is the section where this is done. An example of the research methodology could be a mix of qualitative and quantitative approach to understand the key motivators while purchasing a new car. A quantitative approach to understand the brand equity of the key brands in the hair care space. The section on target group follows. It is necessary to mention or describe the respondent to whom the brand is trying to speak to. This is called the bullseye TG or the advertising TG. We would need to describe in slight detail as to who is the respondent and where does he or she come from. This is as the agency will recruit respondents basis the mentioned TG for the research exercise to seek answers to the questions raised. An example of the target group is as shown. This is for a quantitative study wherein the target respondents are owners who have recently purchased a new SUV or intenders who are looking to purchase a new vehicle in the next 6 months. The section on timelines follows. It is imperative in any research brief to mention the timelines. This is as the complete project timelines are dependent on the outcome of the research exercise. This is more so in the case of innovation projects. For example, we could mention that the findings are required in 2 months. The last section is sign-off. It is important to seek sign-off of the respective stakeholders at the client end. This is both from the CMI and the marketing teams. This is so that there is complete clarity at both ends, that is, at the agency and the client, what questions the research exercise will address. A sample of a research brief document is as shown, with all the sections that we just discussed. That's all we have for you today. I really hope you found this video useful. Please do remember to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to remain updated with the latest videos from KAdityaRao Consultants. Until next time, see you soon, take care, and be safe. Thank you.